Good afternoon, I am Angela Maria Vaquero and this is Wow News from Bogota. Today we have a special guest from Scotland, Dr. Ross McLean from Edinburgh University. Now we go with you, William.
I am William Vaquero from Wow News, and today I'm with Dr. McLean. What can you tell us about Second World War?
Hi, William. Today we're going to talk about how the war affects all the countries of the world in 1946 from 1939. Second World War was a terrible period of time in the half of the 20th centuries, and what we got was Germany was a superpower at the time, and they tried to take over Europe.
Can you explain to us how the war begins?
Well, William, the war began with the invasion of Germany to Poland. After that invasion, all the countries in Europe begins to worry about the superpower who was growing, Germany in this case, and they were concerned how their security will be after that invasion. So they tried to stop Germany in the beginning, but it was a failure, complete failure, because they can put together all their ideas, French and England. So the war took a lot of power to Germany.
So tell me, doctor, what the rest of the war did to help the countries involved in the war?
Well, in the beginning, all the efforts made by all the countries who were involved in Second World War, some kind of, they didn't do too much. For example, the United States, they keep apart. They send supplies to Britain. That's the reason how Britain support the attacks from Germany. So when Germany begins to realize that the United States was involved not directly with the United Kingdom, but they have keeping the chains of supplies in the North Atlantic, sending all the help from the United States to England. So they tried to stop it, sending over their submarines and other ships to attack the convoy and avoid to get the help in Britain.
Doctor, when exactly the United States and the other countries went to war?
Well, after the attack of Pearl Harbor, the United States were obligated to enter the war. They sent at first all the help directly to the Pacific Ocean to attack Japan and to retaliate the attack from Japan. And once they get involved in the Second World War, they moved to Europe to free France from German influence, you know? And in the case of Mexico, they went to war when a tanker from oil supply in the Gulf of Mexico was attacked by a German submarine, and they sank the ship and a lot of people died. So Mexico sent the Air Force to help attack some positions in Germany to bombard and stuff like that. And in the case of Brazil, was almost similar to Mexico, but in this case was a cargo ship who was sunk by a submarine from Germany. And the Brazilians sent a lot of troops also to get involved in Italy, Greece, and also I think Colombia have involvement in the Second World War. So the war really get together after the United States come along in the war. So they moved to Europe, and General Patton was the head of the command in England. They took over, and that was the reason why the Allies can win the war.
Thank you, Doctor.
My pleasure.
Back to you, Angie, in the studio.
Thanks to all. We'll be back next week. Good night.